announcements. The Tokyo and then the one in Vegas is now the biggest one that Sony. So that's where you're going to get your games.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else that surprised me when I messaged you this morning. Have you been and watched? Do you want to watch PS I Love You's cast straight after the show?
I've seen it all.
Aren't you surprised?
A little bit.
I'm majorly surprised at their reaction.
He was pissed off.
He's over the top, isn't he? He can go over the top.
Yeah.
He is a grumpy bastard. He is a grumpy bastard at times.
Yeah.
And I actually tweeted fucking Brian Altano last night off IGN. I had to.
Yeah, I saw.
I had to tweet him, mate. He constantly kept saying, "You're going to spend $3,000 and $2,000 on a TV," and I says, "Mate, I don't know where you buying your TVs from."
I know, yeah. Well,
but if you want to get into 4K gaming, you don't have to spend fucking $2,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Blocked somebody this morning because he's been a cunt, and I couldn't work out.
Careful, mate. I'm on.
Yeah, but we're not sharing thingy, are we?
No, but I've just started live twitching.
Yeah, but my voice won't be on it. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it will.
Well,
but we won't know who that is, will we? So, whoever they may be.
It's just comments, mate, that I get that pisses me off.
Yeah, I know. But have you? Oh, right. Not anymore. Oh, right. Why, is somebody having a pop at you about? Yeah, no, of course not. Jealousy, mate. Yeah. You don't drive, yeah. Oops. Good game. Yeah. Yeah, do it for you, man. Do it for you guys. Oh. Oh. Rip off the shot. Oh, you shouldn't do. Well, that's a big too much of a sacrifice. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just get on with it. Just don't listen. Just do your own thing. Brush it off. Yeah, I did, but you know, just I sit back in my giant leather chair in my giant office and then go, oh well, never mind. Might be a bit arrogant. A little bit. Yeah, I just keep some of my private stuff private. Of course it is. Yeah. Yeah. Well, somebody obviously this is not a true gamer, you know, on somebody on there, but I know I am. Been gaming for 35 years. I have more. Yeah. I mean, I was playing bloody two-player. Oh, hang on. Oh my god, what a great goal that would have been. I was playing a two-player, what was it, two-player Football Manager on the VIC-20 back in, like, crikey, about 1982, 83. I've been playing it. Yeah, I eat, sleep and drink. Turn my work into a game. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, maybe I'm kind of thinking I'm going to. Oh crap! Chess. What the? What do you mean chess? Well, you want a game of chess? By the way, I've had some comments from some people on my Twitch stream. They want to hear your voice. All right, so you can swear if you want. Yeah, we got. No, they won't. Well. Oh shit!
I'm back on.
All right,
guys and girls of Twitch, I'm back on. It was just because I was having a rant and he
was dropping a few F-bombs, guys.
I'm sick of social comments that are derogatory towards me.
And we all know that.
And I'm saying it.
We all know that my Twitch stream is the fucking cleanest, fucking cunty Twitch stream out there.
In all seriousness, though, it does. It grieves me some of the crap I get. It really does. It's unbelievable.
Just like my gameplay in PES. It's the cleanest.
And by the way, guys, if you wanted to hear me, it's not me playing Ricky on here. He's refused to play me. He's a bit scared. It's
because I want a challenge, you know.
Yeah, just like that challenge when I nearly kicked your arse last time. I've nearly finished my Captain America shield. The printing of that has been immense.
Cool.
16 parts of 8 hours each, by the way.
Oh.
Each part has took about 6 to 8 hours, and there's 16 parts of it.
Yeah.
And I've got to sand every one. It doesn't cost that much. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't use. It's used one reel of filament for that whole build. But it's the sanding. I wish people would be. I want some engineer to go on Kickstarter and invent a little sander. The Dremel's too powerful. The little mini sanders that are about there are too unpowerful or not strong enough.
Yeah.
You need some engineer that's into 3D printing, and I can tell you, sat right here, right now, if you're an engineer and invent a little tool that is perfect for sanding smooth PLA prints, you will be a millionaire. Without a shadow of a doubt. Because it's the biggest joke of 3D printing at the minute.
Oh.
Every print that comes off the bed, if you want to make it polished and nice, you have to sand it smooth and remove layer lines that I have been sanding this week, probably 12 hours this week. Just sat watching the TV, sanding plastic parts.
Right.
Because you're trying to remove the top layer to make it smooth. And I want this Captain America shield to be literally shiny metallic. So for the first time ever on a 3D print, I'm actually having to polish every one so it's like baby skin smooth. And it's taking hours.
Right.
And I'm now looking on my coffee table, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts left to sand. 1 part last on the printer, the last part. The rest on my desk and that's in prep. I've got to glue them and put them together. And I've actually ordered spray paints this time. Proper like shiny car spray paint. So.
Sorry, man.
I'm watching you. I'm not actually watching your gameplay.
I'll stick Twitch on.
Wait a minute, then.
So because I've got the
tell you what, if I stick
well.
that, I can see the comments. Yeah, I can see the comments, can't I?
I've actually got them included in the stream, so you don't even have to have the. You can have it.
Well, if you want to remove them from the stream when I'm on, I can be your moderator.
Yeah, well, you probably.
I can relay your. Hey, I would. I'd be kicked out straight away.
Great
tackle. It's that long since I've used Twitch on here.
Although you'll have a delay.
Is that?
Well, will there be a delay? Didn't PS4 kind of update something, so there's less of a delay now?
Oh, let's play with Ricky's right at the top of the screen. That was a bonus.
And I'm playing. Somebody called me out for having a stupid camera angle a few weeks ago, but this is the best one.
They did, mate. And listen.
This makes the
I'm
game
telling
look better.
you now, your camera angle is appalling.
Yeah, but it's only because I know how to play this one.
There is a slight delay on audio. By the way, you know your camera setting. Go into your camera settings on your PlayStation.
My main one.
Yeah, and do a face cam. It actually just zooms into your face and cuts your room out.
Who wants to see that?
No, it's better than seeing it. What you can do in the camera settings in your options is you go to.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like a zoom, isn't it? Yeah, no. Nobody wants a close up of this. Trust me.
No, it's not a close-up. It just removes all the background for you.
Is it? What? It takes away the square?
It takes everything. You can either have it zooms in on your face because it's got a tracking thing on it, or it can do a kind of green screen and remove the back of your thing. I'm just watching an advert.
So we got Wicked Slippers on. He's commenting.
I'm not a fan on the camera angle, but I'm not playing. Mate, it's awful.
Yeah, but it's like watching it on telly, isn't it? That's the thing. You can't see all the
No, but the point is,
on...
you know when I question, the camera angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I questioned that camera angle, quite simply what it was is because the long ball came forward and it actually interfered with me knowing where was happening, and that to me
doesn't mean
interferes with the game.
It doesn't mean I've kind of learnt how to play with this angle now, so I do get what you're saying, because I think at first.
There is a delay on audio, by the way.
Is there? Okay.
I'll tell you now, I'm seeing Neymar just cross the ball to Sanchez, who's just missed a header.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of the Apple keynote yesterday? I
was aware of it. I was aware of it, but it was kind of on an awkward time for me because I was
6 o'clock it starts.
Yeah, I was
bathing.
I was bathing the babs.
But apparently, have you seen the price of them?
No, I've not really.
That's $700.
Yeah, but I won't pay. I've never paid for a bloody iPhone in my life.
No, you are paying for your iPhone in your monthly subscription.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to pay a subscription to something, so I've never paid it.
Yeah, but not that much.
No, but usually I pay... Do you know how much I pay a month for 2 iPhones?
Probably about 70 quid a month, knowing you.
55 quid each.
How much?
55 quid each. It's horrendous.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Let me tell you now that is the highest amount I have ever known anybody
pay 110
pay
quid
for an iPhone contract.
110 quid for 2 iPhones. 2 iPhones, remember, 2, not just one.
Wicked Slippers, mate, my OnePlus 2 is the best gadget I've bought probably in the last 20 years. Simple. Somebody sent me a picture this morning of the new iPhone 7 being listed in a list of all the latest phones, and it gave all the breakdown of all the tech, all the specs, the processors, the root, and OnePlus 3, not OnePlus 2, OnePlus 3 actually said it comes out top. I'm just going to go downstairs a minute because I think the poster's been, and I'm going to miss it. 2 minutes.
It's going to miss a great goal. Not by me, though. So, it doesn't matter. The iPhone upgrade program is now available in the UK. What's that then? 6 Plus here. Does that mean I can Then again, this is nice. I like this. I don't know why. Apart from it's too big for my hand. I can dive in there. So this game is out next Thursday. And I'm away. Gutted. Still, he'll be waiting here for when I get home on Friday, of course. Uh-oh, he's got something. Oh, is he going to do a live unboxing? Live unboxing?
I'm back. Nearly missed it.
What is it?
I think it's only paints. I've ordered paints like a... Oh, wait. I'll tell you what I have got. I've done a bit of a naughty, and you know my monthly unboxings that I was doing last month and cancelled them all?
Yep.
I've gone and got Loot Crate.
Neymar!
I bought one Loot Crate because they was really good, and it's doing really well. By the way, this should give you a clue what's in one of these boxes. Are you ready?
Go on.
Can you hear that?
Not quite. It sounds like a
A metal ball in a can. Does that give you a clue?
What, a spray can?
Yep. God, you want to see the size of this Loot Crate?
That's never a foul.
I'll leave that till late.
Shit.
And by the way, the reason I bought Loot Crate, and I didn't know this, Loot Crate now do game.
Oh,
and
really?
on this box, it actually says Loot Gaming, so I will unbox that later.
Neymar's away. Neymar's away.
Oh, I think these are...
You.
These are from China. I've had a package from China.
Oh, right.
And it's my fake 1+2 covers, phone covers.
Ah, yeah.
You know the ones, I bought 2 real ones from OnePlus. Well, I bought the fake ones. But guess what?
What?
Oh my god, the boxes look identical. You know, like a real Chinese fake?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they look identical, mate. In fact, I'll have to do a picture comparison.
Well, that's because, you know, like when you get a fake iPhone, it just says phone,
Yeah.
doesn't it, on the back? It's just the only thing different.
I'll tell you something. I'll be honest. I'd have bought these instead of paying the full price. I'm going to get one out because I can see what quality it is. So then, how many people are in the room? 3, which is one I'm of. Who is going? Oh God, it's like... God, there's such a blatant copy. Who's going to buy a new PlayStation Pro then? Let's have a subject.
Wow.
You are?
I probably will, yeah, because we're in the market for a new one.
My pre-order has already gone in, by the way, for people that don't know yet.
Fucking Suarez. Yeah, I saw that.
My pre-order is, yes, I sent you a picture yesterday. Shop 2 are right on the ball. Pre-order button, which I love Shop 2 because they don't make you pay for it. 349. No, I think it was actually a bit cheaper.
Jesus.
I think they've got it down as 329. I think.
329? What, for the new...
Yeah, I think they've knocked it down a bit cheaper. I might be wrong though, because it was late at night.
Blimey.
And by the way, I have now seen the proper 4K videos of all the videos that were shown last night.
Right, yeah.
And let me say, there is a difference. And a very, very, very noticeable difference. Like, really big. The best looking one, the best one was Zero Dawn. You know, the Zero Hero Dawn jungle game, whatever. That looked amazing, where she was jumping on that big giraffe thing.
Right, yes. Was it a giraffe? I thought it was a robot.
Yeah, it was like a giraffe robot, weren't it?
Oh, fudge.
Mass Effect looked nice, with all the shiny, bright colours.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I've not seen the Call of Duty one in 4K yet.
Right. You like the look of that, don't you? I'm not... I'm not
Call of
convinced.
Duty's completely changed my opinion.
Then again, there's a demo out in a week or so, isn't there? We've played the Battlefield's pretty cool. But
same as I said to you yesterday, Tomb Raider was being shown. That again lightened my fire because it's got a VR section.
right, yes, but only a section, not a full game.
No, same as Call of Duty's now put a section in as well.
So someone's asking, are you still going to get the Xbox One S?
I've got to make that decision. I can see the questions, by the way. Yeah. I don't know, mate. I've got to make a decision in the next couple of days. If I do, I've got to make a couple of big sacrifices. But I've been asked that question quite a few times this morning. It boils down to one simple thing. And it boils down to the simple fact of how many movies do I want to think? You know, cause it's all about the 4K player. Very shocked that the Sony machine hasn't got a 4K machine in, but I've got my views for that on Sunday. It's quite self-explanatory. Sony have got their own Blu-ray department. They're not going to undercut themselves. There's no way one business competes with itself. I also think it's a cost thing. For them to sell that PS Pro at $349, they've had to take the Blu-ray player out. You've got to think the cheapest Blu-ray in UK at the minute is around about 250, 300 quid.
Yep.
So for them to stick a Blu-ray player on top of, and I've seen this quoted this morning, yeah, but the Xbox One S has got a Blu-ray player.
What do you watch
because
more
that's
of,
all
though?
it's got.
Okay, these days, what do you watch more of? Discs or streaming? And for me, it's almost, I'd say, 99.9% streaming. I have got a rack full of DVDs and Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And at one point, for about 8 or 9 months, I didn't even have anything under the telly to put it in. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm not going to miss anything like that.
You see, if I'm being sensible and normal,
Yeah.
everything should tell me don't bother with the Xbox One S. Because I wouldn't buy movies. I'd probably buy one Blu-ray movie to check it out. I've got my eye. In fact, I've got my eye on one already. I'll probably buy the Star Trek Beyond Blu-ray 4K. That's really one that's catching my eye.
Okay.
But I've said this to you. I want to keep my Xbox One order purely because I think it looks nice. It looks nice.
Well.
It's going to be smaller. It's got no brick. It's going to stand at the side of my PlayStation. It's going to clear some room on the floor.
Yeah.
It basically is
I get it.
on an aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. It's something I can take away. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, the comparison to the Scorpio, and this is where another thing. Right, the PS Pro has doubled everything. It's doubled the RAM, and it's doubled the clock speed, and it's doubled the graphics processor. So that's why I was going back to what I was saying, Ricky, where they've left the Blu-ray player out because I think it would have stuck another 150 quid on top of the price.
Yeah.
And I think one of their biggest points of that show last night was to keep that price down to make it viable. Now, again, I also put it along with Sony have got their own Blu-ray 4K department. They sell Sony standalone players. They're not going to make another device to compete with that. It's just not going to happen. So that's the reason I actually no 4K player. So behind the Scorpio, yes, it's going to be slower than the Scorpio, but you've also got to realise, I think the Scorpio probably is more than a year away. I do.
Well, no, yeah, it will be. It'll be about
people have got it. People have got it in the brain that it's coming out next November, a year in November.
Whoa!
I honestly think
it's called a peach.
I think it's going to be.
Watch this goal, mate.
I think it could even be delayed a bit longer. Sharp, good goal.
Everton has scored.
But if you think about it. And this is where I don't see many people picking up on it as well. The Xbox stuff that's been shown for the Scorpio is literally video. There's no hardware components or real-world things ever been shown about it. It's a video reel of some nice presentation that's been put out to tell you what is coming. I want to see real physical, real-world components and what they're putting in it. Because I just got a niggling feeling that all that super specs that they're saying, I think that'll be difficult to get in a console. and keep it under price. Because I'll tell you now, if Xbox are really seriously thinking of putting that kind of opponent into a console, they have got to sell that console at £500 plus. Because the components are going to be that price.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but as to go back to answer your question, mate, it's double the speed of what the current PS4 is all along. It does 4K, it does HDR, which is the new buzzword is HDR. But yeah, it's going to be. I think what I'd heard, it's something like the 6th. I think this. I think this thing actually does. I think it's about 4 or 3.5.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's. I think I go back to my original statement though. It's for 4K. It's for 4K players. They actually use the word.
Yeah, they do.
Hardcore gamer. They actually commented hardcore gamer.
But you don't have to have a 4K TV to consider yourself a hardcore.
No, you don't. No, listen.
I think they're alienating them a little bit.
But Sony, no, they're not alienating them. What they're doing, and this is what their buzzwords were.
But
they literally what they're doing is they're giving you the choice now of if you want to just buy a PS4 Slim, buy one. It's £289. It's cheap, £269 even.
Yeah, and you got to agree with Moriarty. It ain't going to make the games any better, is it? It's going to make them look better, but it's not going to actually make them play any better, is it?
This is what we've been saying all along. I said this about the Xbox One S and the Scorpio. It's still all about 4K. It's literally about 4K. If you haven't got the TV, it's not for you. Although they've said that it's worth. If you've not got 4K telly, it's still going to look good.
Yeah. Watch this.
But the HDR is the new buzzword, mate. That's the big thing that everybody's. There was all over that last night.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be able to comment on it because I can't wait next week when 4.0 is released and I get HDR on this telly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be able to see it firsthand.
And what if it's...
Bottom line, guys,
it's
is
really
simple.
good?
You need a 4K telly.
Maybe you wouldn't need to get a new PS4 just yet. If it's good enough for you, I mean, how much better do you need it?
The thing is, Ricky, matey, don't forget, and this is the other thing, the PS4 Pro plays 4K games. Well, this is true.
Yeah, but there aren't any out that... Well, I suppose they say that FIFA and COD
FIFA and COD have already been done for PS Pro.
Oh my god.
Let me watch this oh my god moment. Is that an own goal?
Yeah, I don't even know. I did it. I think I went to pass it.
That's the best own goal I have ever seen on this game.
I went to pass it back to the keeper. Look at the goalie trying to save it. It looks brilliant on the replay. Holy shit.
What you did, I tell you what you did, you pressed the chip button instead of the pass button.
Spot on. Spot on, and I'm a seasoned PES player and I fucked that right up.
Yeah. you played the chip button, didn't you, instead of the cross?
I did, and the keeper couldn't.
Wicked Slippers, answer your question there, mate. 4K still 2-3 years ago. I have been sent an email this morning, which actually quite surprised me. It was an official email from a PR company that went into actual numbers and adoption figures for 4K TVs, HDR TVs, and it makes interesting reading. And I'm going to save it for the show on Sunday, but just to give you an insight, because Ricky said this to me this morning. Oof. He said that 4K tellies aren't being sold. Well, I can tell you now, right now, there is an 85% increase in 4K TV sales worldwide. So, the other side of the coin is HDR TVs are only showing about a 13% rise. So right now, people are buying 4K TVs, but they're the ones without the HDR in. And I think this needs now to become standard. HDR needs to be standard in every single TV that's sold.
It will be eventually. I suppose it's too expensive maybe at the moment. Shit.
We know already that HDR adds £200 on a TV. It's on Amazon.
Yeah, we saw this when we were checking out the prices earlier in the week, didn't we?
We was looking at the iSense TVs, which I've got. I've got the iSense 50-inch 4K HDR, and that to have HDR on it made another £150 extra price on top of it. I've not seen anything about an Xbox Dash update, Ricky. What is it?
I think I saw Major... Whoa. I think I saw Major Nelson tweet about it. Talking about you can create groups, clubs, I think. I don't know if that's coming or has come.
Do you know what, though? That kind of thing literally has no interest to me whatsoever.
Yeah, but it will do to others. I mean, like my lad, right? He could create. They'll have like a Minecraft club, won't they, or whatever they call it?
Yeah.
You know. So I think it's just not for us. That's all. That's why. Oh.
But do you know all the? Got to go to the door again. 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's got too many deliveries. Look. Get in. Oh. It's all good exercise for him up and down them stairs, isn't it? Shit.
Parcel.
Oh, what is it?
Parcel. But this one. Medication. Don't get excited, it's medication.
Drug delivery.
And can I tell you, by the way,
you may.
It's actually from Amazon Prime.
What? You can order food on
Amazon Prime. Do you know the things I talk about on the show? My glucosamine sulfate for my joints, for my fingers and stuff.
Yeah, like this finger.
Well, let me tell you now that I can normally pay about £4 for 1,000 milligram tablets with 100, I think with about 100 tablets. I have just bought from Amazon 180, 1,500 milligrams for £4.40.
Wow.
I have just literally saved like £5.
It's pretty good.
Nice bottle. Yeah, they do sell food, mate. Apparently it's massive in America.
Yeah, they're doing it on 1 hour delivery, aren't they, now, as well?
You fall under that catchment area, though, don't you? You are under a 1 hour delivery catchment. I'd be using that like a madman.
That's a great ball. Oh, what a stupid... Yes, yeah,
Oh. Great to see that these tablets are all bullet-shaped.
What's your favourite tablet? Not the round one, then?
Well, you've got to think, I have medication every day, and I have a lot of medication every day, and over the years, you get actually... Your body starts to kind of reject it, because you're taking it so bad. There was a time a few years ago I had to have severe antibiotics, because I kept getting blood infections in my leg. Where I had my surgery in my leg, when the stitches came out one time, it had got a hole in it, and it got an infection in it, and it never ever cleared up. So these antibiotics I actually got given were the most, and this is a bit disgusting for Twitch, but I'm going to tell you. The antibiotics I had were so strong that after 3 days, my sweat actually smelt of the tablets.
Wow.
As did when I went to the toilet, it smelt. And in time, after a month of taking these tablets, because I had to take them because they was going to save my life, I've got an infection in my leg. And in time, I physically had to stop taking them because I was gagging every time I took one.
Christ.
The smell was vile. And every time I picked the box up, my body was already rejecting it because I knew what was coming, and it was foul. They were awful. Anywho, back to normality.
Ah, shit.
This is an impromptu Cranky Gamers discussion channel then. Is that what we're going to call it? It needs renaming.
Oh, does it? Okay. How are you on the health issue? Oh, right. Okay.
Rename it. Cranky Gamers discussion.
How do I do that?
I'm all right, mate. To be fair, the whole thing with my health, I've suffered in the last few months because, quite simply, my wife used to be my carer, and she helped with a lot of stuff. Right now, I'm living on my own, and I'm living in an upstairs flat, which is not healthy and not good.
Oh, shit.
I was telling Ricky the other day, actually, I suffer when I actually sleep longer. Like, badly. The longer I sleep, I'm in a right mess. And the other day I had a solid 8 hours and I was in a bad way. Penalty. Is that your dirty foul play again, Mr. Rickster?
It's the camera angle. I'll blame it on that.
Are you blaming the camera angle? Oh, he's getting a red card. Go on, get him off. Go on. Ooh.
Yeah. Right. Don't be many penalties on here. The goal looks really small.
I've never had one.
Oh!
I've never had one.
I mean, goal.
Mate, I have never, ever had a penalty in this game.
What?
I've never had a penalty in this game.
Yeah, we don't play as much as me, so...
And do you know the other day when we played our stream, when we had that fun game, and you kind of laughed at me for the free kick that I took?
Yes. Yeah.
That was the very first. That was the very first free kick I'd ever had in the game, on the edge of the box.
Really?
Yes, mate, you're right, Wiki. It is because I stay still too long. That's why my sleeping patterns have always been over the years. It's better to be shorter.
Yeah. Cool.
So then, in the room, 4 people now. Any of you guys getting a PlayStation Pro? Do you know what I have heard this morning? Actually, 2 people or 2 or 3 people are saying they're going to get a Slim.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
quite a few
cost,
people
isn't
saying
it?
get a
It's
Slim.
just, I mean, if you haven't got a 4K telly, but you need a PS4.
Are you staying on this stream for a bit longer?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Well, I'm going to tweet it out that we're having an impromptu Cranky Gamers chat session on Twitch.
I mean, is PES alright to PES around me? Get it? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
It's difficult. It's difficult for me because I'm delayed in the chat and it's really confusing.
Yeah. Alright, well, it'll come through.
Yeah,
all right.
Slim is only 249.
Yeah, see, that's a real good price point. And it's cheaper than the S by a tenner. Those two are up against each other, and I think Xbox would slightly favour it based on this.
Yeah, because it's got the
slightly
4K
higher
player.
tech, slightly higher
It's got the
tech,
4K player.
which is why I think if it's all about price this Christmas, especially in our family, I mean, we've got 3 December birthdays, for God's sake.
Mate, let me tell you now, you've hit a good point there. Average families in the UK are penny pinching at Christmas. They're bound to. They've got kids. It's difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm not bothered who you are or what you are. When you're in that situation, your main criteria, because I've been there, I've been in that boat for a number of years, many years. You don't look past the price. That is
No.
it. The very first thing you look at is price.
Yeah.
And if little Johnny wants one of the next 9 new
Well, if he
gen
wants
consoles,
FIFA, you know, he can get it on.
yeah. If it's the dad that wants one and he's got a nice 4K telly, it's a no-brainer. You get an Xbox One S.
Yeah.
What's your Twitch channel's name, Rickster?
I think it's RIKKKI.
Just wait a minute. You'll have to give it. Wait, you'll have to give it me while I'm typing in a minute. Wait a minute. On Ricky's Twitch channel, which is what?
RIO. In fact, don't invite people. I'm playing like a twat. RIKK.
RIKK.
3 KKs.
I. What is that? It.
32.
RI triple K. Is that your name?
Yeah, because there's already a Ricky 32, someone else. Probably me from about 10 years ago. I just couldn't get
It
into
is
that.
you.
Yeah, but Ricky 32. As in.
So it's RI triple K. That's it. Spot on.
You're going to see some tremendous goals in a comeback.
Mate,
not seen.
they're only going to come for the banter, aren't they?
Come for the banter, stay for the pies.
Talking of pies, somebody commented on my salad cob yesterday that had got a nice little pork pie at the side.
Nice.
I like my pork pies. In fact, these were special pork pies because these were pickle pork pies and they have pickle inside them, and it's lovely. So guys, yeah, I'll be doing a loot crate unboxing later at Loot Gaming. I pulled the plunge on one loot crate because last month's loot crate just looked absolutely fantastic, I've got to say. And I haven't had a Loot Crate for over a year. I've cancelled every other one, like I said, on the channel, but I just fancied looking at Loot Crate because it's Loot Gaming. And the box is really heavy. So I'm quite looking forward to it. And also, and I once asked them to, can anybody win the Mega Crate? Because the Mega Crate contains like 500 quid's worth of stuff. They put computers in it, they put consoles in it.
Yeah.
Go and look at Loot Crates, Mega Crates. And I wrote to them last year to say, look, do international subscribers have a chance? And we do. It's totally random. They pick one name every month.
Cool. There you go.
Oh, do you know my Smile More, Mr. My sad Roman vlog that I watch? Roman and his family.
Rowan, yeah.
Roman Atwood. I love the family, great family. Keep me cheered at night, them lot do. They actually are in the UK at the minute.
Ah, what are they doing here?
They're on tour. They was in Glasgow last night, they're in Manchester. And sadly, I bought one of their Smile More t-shirts, and it was dispatched yesterday by UPS.
Family's on tour. That's called a holiday? It's just,
No,
they've got a holiday.
what it is, I don't know, but if any of you guys, I'm not a big YouTuber follower. There's another big YouTuber called Thuzi. He's a massive YouTuber. Well, they actually do a concert tour. They do a stage show. More for the teenage kids, actually.
Yeah,
when you see the show, it's like teenage kids.
Pretty sure I saw in London there's an event, meet the tuber or meet, you know.
That's it. That'll be it. It's Roman Atwood
Can
and
I finish
Thuzi's tour. So
no, we can't.
but I'm looking forward to my Smile More t-shirt. I don't think it'll get... Then again, I didn't think they'd have any UK fans. I just love it. It really does. Late at night, cup of coffee. It's the last thing I watch on YouTube. And it's literally their life. They're very blessed. They're making a hell of a lot of money through YouTube. They're millionaires, I think, is what's been bandied about. And they're a real nice family, and it's good fun. And last week they live blogged. Get this, by the way. They live blogged a skydive. And do you know how much they had to pay to do that skydive live on air?
Go on.
$40,000. Wicked, Unbox Therapy is part of my subscriptions on YouTube. If you want let me reel some off for you. My everyday subscriptions on YouTube are the following: Unbox Therapy, Roman Atwood,
Control Zone,
Jacksepticeye, Mark Crossfield Golf, and IGN, GameSpot, and then this couple of 3D channels, Maker's Muse, Chaos Cortec, and that's it. Wiki, he loves a foul, by the way. He's the dirtiest player on the planet.
It's real, isn't it? Foul in football. You watch all these other YouTubers playing PES, and they completely dominate every game, right? They completely just... I play really fast attacking wing player, I think, anyway.
Right.
Whereas they all fanny around with it through the middle, and they just go on... They get one player, and they run with that one player. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question then about this game, because when I play this game, and I've said this to you before, I've never touched that circle button and made a sliding tackle, ever.
There you go,
I think I did it in anger against you in the feed, because you was clean through and I tried to bring you down. I never use that circle button. And I've always said to you as well that when you dribble, I say to you that when you dribble, you get the ball taken off you.
Well, I don't.
But you're right. When you watch a YouTuber, they just seem to stick with the ball all the time.
Yeah,
don't
they get one player and they just like power up the field. Yeah, I'll rematch that because that was first leg. Let's see if I can get a 2-0 win. Actually, I'm going to need a 3.
So you're cheating again. You're basically cheating again.
No. All I'm going to do is...
We're going to change... What we're going to do, the T-shirt design we've got lined up is Unfinisher on the front and Cheetah on the back.
So you're going to have a picture of a cheetah, like the animal. Is that what you're saying?
That would be good. It's actually a nice design with a cheetah and Ricky 32 through the middle of it. I can see it now.
Comes that own... You watch that own goal in that weird sort of graphics they've got on here. That sort of... I love the goalkeeper trying to save it. He cracks me up. Right.
Is the FIFA demo out next week? This
yeah,
week? Next
I think
week?
it's next week. I think they've done it to say, here's the demo, like 2 days before PES. I think PES is out on Thursday here.
Is it coming on PS4? Because what we could do a Let's Play with that as well. Although I hate that game.
But I'm in Edinburgh next week.
Well, what you'll have to do is go and buy a PS4
so
Slim and take it with you because it's smaller.
Well, when's the Slim come out?
Next week, 15th.
Oh, does it? Oh, I'm in Edinburgh, so maybe I will.
Have a walk around Edinburgh streets and go and buy a PS4 Slim.
Good idea.
Do you know what interests me as well about... I know that they said it on stage about the account sharing is going to be across the board, but we all know how finicky and funny accounts are on PlayStation and machines.
What do you mean account
sharing? How are they going to handle it if people have more than one machine?
I think it's alright, isn't it?
I don't know, I can't remember. Just, if your account, say, is on your... Say in your house, you're going to have 2 PS4s.
Yep.
Are you going to be able to have Ricky on both machines?
Oh my god! Yeah, of course I will. I think it's just like when you...
Doesn't one act as a guest? I can't believe you missed that.
It wasn't me, it was him. Took it round me and missed out the job.
What we ought to do, by the way, when we're finishing this channel, I ought to play you on SharePlay on here, just for one last game.
Yeah, alright. Well, it's coming up to lunchtime, according to my stomach.
Are you supposed to be working, by the way? Is this work?
Yeah,
It's research, is it? Oh. By the way, my Super Team Derby are on Sky on Saturday tea time.
You're always on Sky, you lot.
Yeah, and well, I do wish we were because we're playing absolutely shit. Elite Dangerous, Wiki, I'm close, mate. I did it again last night. I've switched it on. If you mean Elite Dangerous,
pass.
I switched it on 2 days ago. I am going to start it because No Man's Sky I'm kind of having a rest because I've hammered that over 100 hours.
Jesus.
So I think I might jump on Elite next week, actually.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it as well, but
we ought to do it together.
I'm about to go on the road, so I need something that I'm gonna.
How much?
Oh my god!
How much are Kinect cameras second hand? Are they expensive?
Shit, mate, I saw one down here for a tenner. But
oh, you're kidding me!
I asked mate boy and he said it gone. So
if you see one cheap, mate, grab one because then we can actually do Let's Play together.
10-20 quid. Cheapest chips, aren't they?
Because that's the way my capture card will be able to do party chat and do capture card at the same time.
No.
We really had good fun on Battlefield 1 the other day.
Yeah, that was good.
And we did record it, but it didn't come out too well, guys. I've had a look at the footage and it wasn't worth pushing up to the channel.
Oh my god! Oh. Then again, my stream was pretty good.
It finishes today, doesn't it?
Yeah, there was a patch up. There was an update.
The patch came out yesterday, and they're going to shut it down today.
Yeah, what was the point of that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I feel a bit unwell today. I've got a sore throat, really bad. I noticed it yesterday. I hope I'm not getting ill. I don't get ill very often. For people that are in the channel about the PS Pro, I have pre-ordered one, just on the context that it's in the list, like everything like that. I always chuck a pre-order in day one, then make a decision later. Because Shop 2 do a really good thing, and they're really accurate. If you are one of the early adopters, you do go in a queue, you go in a list. That's why I'm day one VR, because I was like, the night that Sony actually said about the VR, I was one of the first. I did it like 4:50 AM in the morning. Wicked, I'm going to tell you something about Titanfall 2 that I saw the other day that's quite shocking and quite surprising. I haven't told you this, Ricky, yet.
What's that then? Titanfall 2?
I saw a poll on a massive gaming website, can't remember which one, and the poll was for Titanfall 2 after the beta came out the other week. And the question was, are you buying day one are you not buying or waiting till it's cheaper? Which do you think came out highest in that poll? Of quite a lot of clickers as well. And the biggest one was people are not buying it.
Just not buying it, man.
It was something like 58% said they weren't even buying it.
Right.
Does that not surprise you?
No, this just... I think last time Titanfall came out, it was... I think it was like April, February, March time. And it kind of had a little bit of its own sort of open window, didn't it?
But do you know...
With. Oh my god, it's...
on PS4 this time, don't forget.
Well, there is that.
And also... I think the beta didn't do it any favours either.
Get back on. Somebody stopped their jog to listen to this.
Oh my god, are you actually outside watching this? Technology is just crazy. I'm sorry. Grim, technology is mad, mate. That is phenomenal that you've stopped and listened to us.
And it makes me feel bad because I didn't go on my bike today. I couldn't be asked.
You can also go on. You can go on your fake bike later.
Yeah, that's what
Grim,
I meant. I didn't go on my fake bike.
Just ask us any questions about the Cranky Gamers or anything. We've talked about the PS Pro.
Oh, aye.
So, we're just here to have a rattle.
Yeah.
We ought to do this more, you know, actually. We ought to, like, go on each other's Twitch channel and have, like, an impromptu play or chat or whatever.
You know, you could do this on yours. Have your camera. You could play something. I'll do it on mine. My camera, I'll play something. And then we can get the two videos and we can merge them into one screen.
Oh yeah, let's really do it.
That'll confuse everyone.
Grim, jogging has never been one of my strong points throughout my sporting life. I was big into sport in my younger days, but jogging, Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't really like running either.
I was okay, sprint. I was one of the fastest hurdlers in the school in the 4th year. Loved sprinting. I was a striker at football. Loved it.
Jesus.
But I'll tell you now, jogging, long distance. This is a funny story, I once got stripped of the school football captaincy. Do you know why?
Nope.
Because the interform 1500 metres was being run, and I actually walked round because I hated it, and I got such a telling off, and they actually stripped me of the football captaincy for the next game.
Wow.
Yeah, and cross country, our annual cross country at school was a nightmare. Hated that as well. Didn't like long distance running. I'm built for speed, not distance. Or I was.
You mean comfort, not speed?
Well, I am now, yeah. Built for comfort now, mate, big time. Interestingly, if any of you watch, do any of you guys watch Barnacles on YouTube or on Twitter? He's a big 3D gamer, kind of, and he's a big guy. And he's just started this diet on YouTube. He's being sick of being fat, and he's probably about the same size as me, by the way, if you want a comparison. In his videos, he does the proper strip in shorts face video. This is me now, and this is me in months. And I think in the first 4 weeks, he's lost 25 pounds.
That's pretty good.
And you can clearly see it in his face. He did a video last night, and his face has gone really thin. But that's where you lost it first, when you went on your diet, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see now that I'm still a little bit... I've put a bit of weight back on because I'm eating food again, which is why I'm trying to bike and that. But, I mean, I was 19 plus. and now I'm 15 plus, so it's better. But.
Grim, regarding your trading for your PlayStation 4, mate, I wouldn't honestly bother with trade-ins. What I do right now, if you are seriously contemplating, I'd put it up for sale on some of the sites. You'd probably get a better price right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the original box in pristine condition upstairs. Took it out the box, and I've only put it back in to move once, and it's been back up in the loft ever since. So a bit of a dust down.
I need to get in touch with Steve for my Xbox One, because if you're still buying that, if he's buying that, and I'm also going to sell this PlayStation, I'm going to open the... If I'm going ahead with the PS Pro, which is more than likely I might do, I'll sell my current PS4 for the same price, around 100 quid, and I'll open it to the cranky gamers when the time comes. So
yeah, we should get quite a few buyers on Facebook for the PS4 because quite clearly not many have got them.
No, they haven't got them, have they?
So lots of opinions, not a lot of.
Yeah.
Anyway,
1 second before you go. Let's not close this yet. Wicked Slippers VR making you sick. I will touch on that 1 second about the PS Pro. Don't forget, because not a lot of channels covered this. They've said they're going to double the frame rate to 120 frames per second. That should cure sickness really heavily, because 60 frames per second is minimum to stop sickness. So on the PS Pro, it's going to double it, and I think it'll be a better experience. Though, I don't know. Are you thinking of stopping now? Is that what you're doing?
Who, me?
You? I thought you was closing the channel down.
No.
Oh, I thought you said you was ready for going.
Oh, bloody hell. Not yet. I'm having...
Why don't you play something else? Or why don't you open SharePlay, give me the controller and go and get yourself some food?
I don't think you can Twitch while you're SharePlaying.
I think you can, can't you?
No, unless... I don't know, I tried to. It wouldn't... Look at this. Bloody hell, that would have been a stunning goal.
Yeah, mate, PS Pro is going to do double frame rate for VR, they said it yesterday. Or they're going to try. It's going to be way better anyway. More clarity. Yeah, disastrous miss. Awful.
Again, camera angle let me down there.
Camera angle, blame that.
Oh, referee! Jesus.
What you done now? Another one, foul.
I don't know.
You legged him down again. Red card, tackle from behind.
There's one good thing about watching me play PES. You get to see a lot of cutscenes,
Don't forget, guys, football. I don't know, I'm getting like a delay in the video and audio, and it's really bad to try and hold a conversation, because you want to try this. Because in my headphones, I'm talking live to Ricky, and I'm hearing him, but then I'm hearing what we've just said about 15 seconds later, and it's really bad to do. Are you getting the same thing?
For me? No.
Yeah.
No.
So have you got your audio turned off for your football game then?
No, it's coming from the headphones perfectly.
What do you think of the new Apple headphones? How much was they, by the way?
Well...
Did you have a look?
No, they come with...
You know them new snazzy, like, wireless 5-hour lifetime battery?
It concerns
I wonder how much they are.
It concerns me because I go to sleep with my headphones in. Would I be waking up always looking for one? One's still in my ear, the other one's slipped down the back of the bed. Do you know what I mean?
The point is, though, right, you've got to think, the point is, don't forget, they've also put a cable in there, right?
I didn't see the cable.
They put a cable in there and a set of headphones that goes through the lightning cable, and they're including an adapter that uses 3.5.
Right.
The wireless headphones I've heard they're also making, which is separate, has only got a 5-hour battery life on them.
Sorry, hang on, rewind. So they're putting an adapter that you can put into the lightning
in
cable.
In the iPhone 7 box is going to come a lightning cable set of headphones, and also a little adapter that can then put 3.5 ones to lightning.
I just think I'd lose one. That's just me.
Well, no, because them you've got in your ear now. If they're the Apple ones, you don't lose them, do you?
Yeah, because you've got a bloody wire on them, haven't they? That's why.
No, but there is a wired set in the box. The wireless ones are a separate purchase. Oh, the 159 quid, them wireless ones. Holy crap.
Oh, shit, right, so you get wired ones in the box with a little
adapter.
Wired
ones in the box, the wireless ones are an extra, and as Anabolical Alien has just told us, £159 on the Apple Store.
That's a bargain.
Talking of headphones, one of the Cranky Gamers listeners sent me a link the other day that I put on my Twitter this morning. You know I'm the headphone freak of all ever.
Yes.
He sent me a link to a set of earbuds on Amazon that, I kid you not, have cost £5.47. Go and follow the link, and I have got a lot of headphones in my life, and the quality of a £5.50 set of headphones is outstanding. Seriously, amazing.
Right.
The bass on them, the control on them, the volume on them is amazing quality for £5. Go and have a look. Lovely little box, lovely little set. I hope he does not meet. Yeah, I'm so stoked, Grim, for for
Oh, why did I do that? It's
VR. Definitely. So excited for VR. If somebody threw something out today and said, look, you only can have VR, Xbox One S or PS Pro, what would you have? Goal.
See that goal, mate? That's just
I'd go for VR. Hey, it's Paramonos, my buddy. How are you, matey? We're talking a load of crap in this channel.
That's a great goal by me, by the way. I'm just gonna.
Ricky's just trying to play football.
Look at this! Look at this! Look, oh, well, you're not going to see it, but I did the wrong thing there. But then they left. That went in off the post as well.
It was a good goal, though.
One more time.
You mean, did you accidentally press the wrong button?
No. This is the thing about PES this year. I'm doing everything I'm doing. I want to do, apart from that own goal I scored earlier. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that, but you know, hey ho.
When is this out? It's got to be soon, hasn't it?
Next Thursday. So 1 week.
Oh God! So for the next month on Cranky Gamers, I'll accidentally mute Ricky. After the first week, I'll mute him when he's talking about PES.
Yeah. I don't need to talk about this. You can.
Let me ask you a question.
Shit.
How is your Vive VR? Because I am exceptionally jealous. You're the second Cranky Gamer to message me that you've now got Vive VR, and I am so jealous. Is it now working fine because you had a problem? I'd love a Vive, really, wouldn't you? But you're not into VR, are you?
Not really. Is that
the Vive setup? I would love a Vive setup. Clear my coffee table. I've got a lovely 12-foot square. Set them up on the wall, and I would love it. But I just can't afford 800 quid.
What's out for it?
Because I'd need a PC.
Elite Dangerous, I suppose.
What, on Vive VR?
Yeah. What's
out for Vive VR? There's loads of games.
Yeah, Elite
absolutely
Dangerous,
loads of games.
I suppose. What's that?
Go on the Steam shop.
Yeah, there's a pool game.
Redout. Paramonas might be able to answer what's out for Vive, and I'm pretty certain there is a hell of a lot.
What's his favourite game on Vive then? That's probably the best.
He has just played Redout, apparently. Question for you as well, VR. We're going to talk a bit of VR. You having played Vive now for a while, and this is a question that I guess everybody's asking for the PlayStation VR, or I am definitely. We all know that for the first few months it's going to be experiences. There are very few full games. There's quite a few out there. What is the situation on Vive? Is it the same? Are most things out there experiences, or are there actually full games? I heard somebody yesterday message me that they'd just finished a single-player VR game that was 12 hours long. Oh yeah, you've shown me that link. You know, I've seen this link to that game, Redout. It's like Wipeout on PlayStation 1.
Is that the one?
But it's
football?
in VR. It's amazing.
It's sort of the football kind of Rocket League thing that we saw a few months ago, is it? Shit.
Favourite Vive game so far is Minecraft. No way.
What?
So is the Minecraft version of Vive then, is that one of these bolt-ons, or is it an official Vive release? Because I know you can kind of do some jiggery-pokery to make a lot of games work with Vive.
Yeah.
The room's filling up, we're getting more people.
It's quite clearly the PES. I'm sure it's the PES that's...
You've come for the banter, mate. Also, there will be a Loot Gaming unboxing later. I have had this month's Loot Gaming box. A mod called Vivecraft. Yeah, I'd heard that a lot of games can be actually, like, chiselled into the Vive. I have Grim. My pre-order went in immediately after the show yesterday. As always, like I say, I always pre-order with Shop 2. They don't take money up front. I get in the queue because they do have a queuing system. So, yeah. Is there a way of muting the Twitch feed through my headphones and just hear us chat? Because it's really difficult hearing us later. I don't think there is there?
Google it.
Yeah, I could Google it. I've got my snazzy phone in front of me. I'm going to mute Google it now. Mute Twitch in PS4. In bad English on PS4. Yeah, the pre-order page actually, Grim, on Shop 2, it was quite interesting. Straight
Just
after the show, you press the page. Open up. The page of the PS Pro was up, but there was no graphics or anything. It just said PS Pro with nothing on there. So I kept refreshing the page, and as soon as I refreshed it and it appeared, I clicked it straight away. So I must have been one of the first. You said the side effect, Paramoris, is you're exhausted playing 5. Is that because you're moving about a lot, or is it just literally the overall feeling just makes you feel exhausted? I'm just staying quiet a bit, guys, because I'm reading to try and figure out how to mute this Twitch stream. Because like I said earlier, it's ever so weird. I've got a headset on. I'm watching the stream on TV, so I've muted it. The TV sound is off, but in my headphones I've got my voice live, Ricky's voice live, but then 15 seconds later it's like it comes back. So when that comes back, I'm hearing the previous 15 seconds and what I'm saying now, so it's like really hot. I guess it's like one of the TV presenters when they've got the things in their ear. I've always thought that's a difficult skill to master. Grim, I agree. I mean, I'm not negative about the Pro at the minute. I think it is what it is. It's 4K. If you have a 4K TV, it's going to look awesome. And as I said earlier in the stream, I've seen the 4K videos this morning of all the games they showed yesterday, and I'll tell you right now, definitely, it is a massive improvement, and I mean massive. The Mass Effect looked stunning. The Dawn Horizon looked absolutely amazing. So I can tell you, definitely, there is an improvement, and it's not just a small one. So if graphics are your thing, if you're a graphic whore, if you're a PC freak that loves graphics, maybe your PS Pro now lights the buttons for you. It's good. Combination of moving about, headset, headphones attached to your head. We gather a GTX Titan Hex eating the room. It's funny you should mention about heat. And I want to ask you this, Ricky. You know when I've got the Alienware on?
Yeah.
And I don't. My fans on the Alienware do not blow. My fans do not blow when it's under stress. It just. I very rarely hear them.
Witcher 3 is a really loud
Well, I'll
game,
tell you now,
right?
though, what I noticed. Living in such a small flat, when I've got my Alienware on, it actually warms the flat up, and I'm not joking.
Right.
I once had a chocolate bar sat behind the Vive. You know the fans at the back?
Yeah, it
I
must
left
have melted.
a chocolate bar behind it, and it completely melted it completely.
Yeah.
It literally blows air at it like it's a heater. It's crazy. Grim, when the kids move out in 10 years, I plan on turning one of the bedrooms into a VR room. Mate, that is it. It's the future, the utopian future I speak of. I still say we're all going to be like, off the film, sat with VRs on in big chairs.
Huh.
I can't find out how to mute this Twitch stream, by the way. I think if it was me Twitch streaming it, I could mute it. Because it's your Twitch stream, I can't mute it. Because I don't hold the settings, do I? So.
No. Oh well.
You want to chuck a tweet out on your Twitter and give a link to this stream, and then I can retweet it.
My Twitter. All right.
If you go on your Twitter, tweet the actual link to this feed, and I'll retweet it. I'm just going to get a drink, guys. I'll be back in a second.
It's gone. How do I do that? How do I do it? How do I do that? Oh. There we go. Now I'm going to have to pause my gameplay.
3 hours 20 left of my...
Right.
3 hours 20 left of my final piece printing on the printer.
So how do I...
My American...
How do I do that? How do I tweet
Well, you
it
should
out?
have... what you might have to do, you might have to go to your official Twitch page online, find the feed, get the link, and then copy and paste it into Twitter.
Yeah,
there, it's there, look.
Yeah,
Paramonus has put it up.
And then what do I do? Put it into Twitter?
Put it into Twitter, say, me and Toz are doing a cranky chat play on Twitter, and I'll retweet it.
What's happening? My only... Oh, I don't think anybody from my work follows me.
Because because Paramonus, I know you as the really, really clever tech guy. What's your feelings on the PS Pro?
It's on my Twitter now.
I'm interested.
Just for the reference, I'm on lunch break. Quick game of PES while I'm on lunch. All right.
It is your lunch break. Everybody knows it's your lunch break.
Forget that thing that says an hour and 10 minutes in the corner. Lunch break starts now.
I've been playing for an hour and 10 minutes while you have been having your lunch.
That's right. Yeah. And doing my work. Like, you know, I've got my work PC here, just in case an email comes in. I have done.
I will say, by the way, will it still look good on 4K TV without HDR? Not from what I've been hearing. Can I just say, by the amount of messages I've had since the Sony show last night is really incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I logged on to PS4 this morning. There was 41 messages. My phone ran out of charge for the first time ever this morning because I forgot to put it on charge. When I put it on, it had an operating system upgrade. Operating systems,
they're always up.
Yeah,
the phone, aren't they?
Yeah, but this phone doesn't, matey. Not my new snazzy Android snazzy One Plus. Yeah. But I can tell you now that when it powered up, I'd never heard so many noises for messages and beeps and everything.
Go you being popular, eh?
I'm always popular. If not popular, controversial. If not controversial, popular.
Oh shit! Not that you.
Let me give my old buddy.
So I heard this a few times. The PS4 doesn't have native 4K. How do we? Is that?
Well, this is what I can't understand. Yesterday's show, they clearly said it plays 4K games. They never mentioned upscale. They didn't use the word upscaling. So it's a little bit confusing. They never mentioned upscaling. We can agree with that, can't we? He came on stage, Andrew House, and said, he literally said it runs 4K games.
It upscales from 1080. Yeah, did it? I didn't hear the word upscale. I just thought I heard.
Because I tell you, just know what. The other thing, Paramount, because I said this on our mini show that was straight after. If you remember, he came on the show and said the words. His actual sentence was, he actually said what most people thought wasn't possible in 2016. Not everybody thought that in 2016 a console wasn't capable of running 4K games. He actually said them words. So now to hear that it doesn't,
you watch this shot
is
coming
slightly
up.
Confusing.
Watch the screen. Bloody cracking bit.
Oh,
brilliant bit of action. That. So 1,200 quid and it can't run 4K.
I've said that. Can't you remember me saying on the show that big machines can't do 4K?
What can?
Yeah.
I'm really confused. If you know, we're saying the Xbox.
Do you know what I've been saying on the show for months?
What can?
On the show for months, I have been saying that even big end machines cannot run proper 4K gaming all the time. It's true. So that kind of thing that they said last night, then they never used the word upscaling. They kind of slightly ghosted around it, I guess.
Maybe.
But I will say, and I'm telling you now, and I'm not just saying this as anything, I watched the videos in 4K that was actually the videos from last night, and I can tell you right now with my own eyes, it's a way better looking than it is today on the PlayStation or Xbox. And it's noticeably better. I've watched Mass Effect, I've watched Horizon Dawn, and I've watched the little sizzle reel. All in proper 4K, and they was actually running native off the machine, they said. And I can tell you now that they look way better than they do today. Because I would be first to say, look, if it's not a big upgrade, I wouldn't chuck money at it. But because I've seen the videos this morning, and I've seen the 4K running, it's an improvement. Whether it's obviously not native, it's upscale, but it's really good.
See that goal I let in?
Yeah, I've heard some idiots buying Sony 4K TVs. Don't know why you'd spend money on Sony TVs 4Ks when there's plenty of other cheap ones.
Remember, I have to look through Windows. I don't know.
I'm just having a dig at Ricky because we've had a talk about 4K TVs and he wants one, but he's going to go Sony, and I don't know why you'd spend silly money on a 4K.
Fanboy. Xbox don't do a TV, do they?
So,
I don't know. We've got one upstairs, and it's the best TV I've ever owned. I've got 55-inch Samsung, and the 32-inch Sony's way better.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Not disagreeing with you at all, because my brother's got a nice Sony, or he had one.
I get what you're saying. You're just saying you can probably.
But what I will say,
get the same thing.
Do you know, in the market today, as gamers, we are already seeing that there is so much things for sale, and the cost of things are expensive. If you want to jump on board the 4K wagon, there is no need to spend silly money. Like, I actually tweeted to Brian Altano last night because he was constantly on their IGN feed saying their expense is ridiculous, and he kept quoting that it's $2,000 for a 4K TV, and it was driving me crazy. And he kept saying, like, it's $2,000 for a 4K TV, so I've got to spend $3,000 on my gaming. No, you haven't. And I actually had to tweet him, and I said as a bit of a joke, I said, I don't know where you guys are actually buying your 4K TVs from, but they ain't $2,000. I know there is $2,000 4K TVs, but it's mad. Anyway, what was Sony Open? This will encourage people to buy TVs. Paramount, get an ultra wide screen for your PC. 34. I've seen them ultra wide screens. Was that the? They showed the picture on stage last night, didn't they? Of a mega.
Is that
wide
4K?
Screen. I couldn't.
Will that do 4K?
I couldn't watch one.
Really?
So, how's this match going? Have they just scored against you, by the way?
Yeah, I'm 2-0 down, man.
Oh, have they just? You're getting hammered.
Yeah, but I'm playing on, I think it's top player, which is one down from the highest. And I'm playing
Paramonas, you're actually spot on, mate, because I'll tell you something. It's something that none of these companies have ever mentioned before, and it was never mentioned either. And I noticed massively regarding 3D TV. And I had a 3D TV, but my response time on that was one of the lowest ever, and I couldn't actually watch 3D football on it. I put football on Sky, and it was terrible because of the refresh rate was awful.
Do you think this might be the problem I've been having, right? Oh my god, I put the Xbox in the living room, right, playing Rory.
Yeah.
Okay. Now when I play it on this TV here, 28-inch... 144 hertz, blah 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 blah. Fine. And just before I carry on, I play with the 3-button golf. Press to release, stop at the top, and then press it at the bottom. Click, click, click. On the TV in the lounge, on the Samsung 55-inch, when I press to stop, there's lag and there's delay, and
it's your refresh rate.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to play golf on that TV. Weird.
I'll tell you, it might not be the refresh rate for the game golf, but as actual TV pictures, what I can explain to you in my 3D experience. When I watched 3D, I watched Augusta 3D when I had my TV years ago when it was doing it. So I was using 3D to watch Augusta, and it was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever seen. 3D golf is amazing. Because you can see every bump, you can see every green, you can see everything. It was perfect for the media. When I put football on, because my TV was, I think at the time, only 60 hertz refresh rate. Do you know when the ball was passed, like long ball?
Yeah, there's a bit of a.
It was like ghosting.
Yeah.
It just looked horrendous, and literally after 10 minutes of watching that, you had to turn it off because you just couldn't watch it.
We sometimes get that, even now.
And that's all. It's something that's very highly underlooked when people are buying new media.
Shit.
You need to look at refresh rates. So, my brother's expensive TV has got a way higher refresh rate than mine. So that's what you're paying the money for. And it's all to do with screen speed. When you're watching football, when it's flying across the screen, it looks kind of ghosty and doesn't catch up quick enough.
Yeah, the worst
As
thing
for
is
gaming, I'm not sure.
TV and ES sort of, it's not good enough now for Sky Q. You know, Sky Q is out,
Mate,
done the telly.
You need to tell your wife that. You know what? If I was in your shoes, you know what I'd do? Seriously, I would now go into the room and say to your wife, "I found out why Sky Q's not working," and she'd say, "Why, love? Why's that?" You'd say, "It's got to have a 4K TV."
Yeah.
Mate,
not that
sold.
dumb, though.
It'd work every time.
Yeah.
The reason it's not working, love, is because I need a 4K telly. But then what you need to do is you need to quickly get onto Sky while you're buying your 4K telly and say, "Look, fix this box." It's the processing. 4K TVs need to process more because they have higher resolution and so more lag time. Yeah, that's what it is. I will say so, like I've said earlier, the actual videos of them games running last night was a great improvement. And I'll go back to my original statement. If you've got a 4K TV, it's for you. You're going to notice a difference. But I'm intrigued for the HDR upgrade next week.
Yeah.
You know, I want to really see... And you're not going to notice a massive difference, I don't think, but it should look really clearer. But I will tell you now, my gaming on this TV is noticeably nicer.
Yeah, you
because
said
my
that.
TV tries to upscale everything. I'm not saying it looks stunningly better.
Oh, I'm screwed.
But it just looks noticeably better.
Yeah. Ugh.
3-0.
Yeah, you think so, wouldn't you? That's a great... You see the replay, the little pass-throughs. You're going to be quite impressed with the... This is the AI doing this to me.
I was just about to comment on the AI. Oh my god!
Do you see the little flick pass?
I was about to comment on the AI. On the wing, he just did a little swivel.
I know, and that's the difference. I think FIFA's going to be in trouble this year because I think the AI's got really clever. While I'm not breaking its legs, of course.
Neil Holding has made a comment on the YouTube video we made last night for the show.
Oh, jolly good. Oh. I'm sure it's all positive.
Well, basically, me and you are on crack, to put it in a nutshell.
What?
We're apparently the only people in the industry that said that the PS Pro was okay. Everybody else thinks it's rubbish.
Of course I would.
So, I've said from the start, and I say this about the Xbox One S as well, it's if you've got a telly. If you haven't, don't bother. And this is what bugs me when people get a bit criticising about anything. Nobody's making you buy one. Andrew House isn't going to come knocking on your door and say, "Listen, you've got to buy a PS Pro." Or Major Nelson's not going to come on your door and say, "You've got to buy an Xbox One S." Do you know what I mean? It's just your opinions. If you want one, if you like one, get one. If you don't, go with what you've got.
Never touched him.
Me and the missus has clocked me sat on the bench driving past. You'll never believe me. Exercise. No, you've been busted, Grim. Just say you had an important phone call. Just say work call. I'll give you an excuse for everything, mate. As for questions I'm getting this morning and yesterday, as for my streaming, no, I've not stopped streaming already. It's just that I've nothing to really put out there at the minute. I could continue some more Let's Play on the games I've already put out there. I'm looking for new stuff. The only review I've received this week, guys, is chess. Now, I'm pretty certain...
Chess?
A Let's Play of chess probably is not riveting enough to stick on YouTube. And... sadly, guys, I will not be reviewing Corsa de whatever, the racing game, because believe it or not, Mr. Posty has yet
Posty's
again.
nicked it.
Somebody's nicked it, mate. It's criminal. It's gone missing. Shocking the amount of times that happens to me. It really is. I'll tell you what I ought to do. Do you know what I actually contemplated doing? Is getting a PO box.
Yeah.
I actually played a bit of Diablo on the Xbox last night for a bit. I'm trying to level my characters because I want the distinction of getting 1,000 gamer score and platinum. So.
Great.
Did you say next week, Ricky, that the crazy games are coming out next week? Next week's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've got we've got PES. I know we've got Bioshock.
No problem,
soon.
Wiki.
You what? Oh, Wiki.
I don't want Bioshock.
Well, don't buy it then. It's all about choice.
I'm not gonna do. It is about choice. But what I'm saying is,
I'm going to buy it because
new.
I want to play it. I never finished them, and I think this is the right platform to finish them on. I think
Cheers, Grim. 2 viewers are
yeah, I think this will be my last game.
One.
This will be my last game.
Oh,
because it's
4D
lunch.
Twins popped in and it was about to close the channel down.
Well, we'll come back. Oh shit!
Why is he saying shit? Let's have a look what he's done.
No, I just played the worst pass ever.
What was that?
It's alright.
That was Derby County football.
Yeah, well, he's moved to Brazil now, that Derby County player. Right.
I don't know what I'm going to play this afternoon. I'm deciding. I've actually guys, let me get my disc. I've got a disc here, look. Are you ready? I'll even tap it yet. This is a review copy. However, it's under embargo until the 16th of September. So I'm saving it. But get ready and hands up for everybody who's heard of this game. It is called Mount Blade Warband. It's a PS4 title called Mount and Blade Warband.
Mountain Blade.
Mount, as in get on a horse.
Yeah, yeah.
And Blade, sword, warband. And I have no idea what this is about. And it looks like some medieval... I'll give you the banter in the disc. Are you ready? In a land torn asunder by incessant warfare, it is time to assemble your band of hardened warriors and enter the fray. Lead your men into battle, expand your realm, and claim the ultimate prize, the throne of Calradia. There you go. Sounds immense.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be...
Well, I'm going to save it until closer to the embargo date so we get first impressions at the time. I've ordered... See, D-Twin, look, he's getting a TV and he's getting the Pro. It works. That's what it's about.
Hey! I think that's another own goal you're just about to see. Sorry, man.
Here we go. Crosses the ball. Defender. Oh, it's an own goal. What's the score in the game?
2-1, but it's last minute.
You've got chances. Come on. I think I might jump on No Man's Sky actually this afternoon and try and get to the end of that.
Really?
Yeah, because I want to be done with it.
Yeah. Thinking about I've got Last
Cool
of Us
Dawn,
in my disc tray.
You see, Cool Dawn has platinumed it, and he's actually come and told me and said Hayden's platinumed it. Well done. Yep. But he's come and told me, don't race to the centre. Just do the other stuff to get your platinum stuff. So,
right, okay.
I don't know what to do. I don't. I think I ought to try and get that hard achievement, the one that's in the adverse weather. That's the hardest one to do.
Okay.
We ought to figure out next time if we can share play this and Twitch.
Yeah.
So then
I think you can the full game. Like if I put PES 16 on, we'll be able to do it.
Have we seen the ending? No, Paramoris, I've not seen the ending. I've done the Atlas thing, which was exceptionally underwhelming. But I don't want to get... I'm on the way to the ending. But what is pissing me off, and if you've got a cure for it, I have got all the 3 hyperdrives, but every time I go through black holes, they break. And to get the resources to repair them is taking me like another half a day. So it's like I jump through a black hole, the drives break. I then spend half a day getting resources, so I then go back through the black hole. It breaks again. I just think it's... I get the game, let it break, but don't break every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
When you say break, do you mean crash? Or do you mean the hyperdrive?
No. In the hyperdrive, it comes up, item broken, so you need all resources to repair it again.
Ugh.
So your 3-tiered hyperdrive, I've got
That's
the
not
SAO.
a bug. That's not a bug, no.
No, it's not a bug, it's gameplay. It comes on, parts break in your ship, and they break when you go through the black hole.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to stick that on, actually. I'm going to have a bite to lunch, same as Ricky. And then I think I'm going to stick No Man's Sky on for this afternoon. I might even Twitch stream it and see how that goes.
Yeah, okay. I might actually have to do some work, but I might come and join the chat. Join the banter.
Do it opposite.
Because I can still do my work here and chat away.
A bit of banter.
Indeed.
All right, Gav, a bit of banter.
So I'm just going to see this own goal, or no? That's, I love the replays in this. I could sit and watch these all day.
Somebody has sent me a tweet with a deal. Let me have a look, see if it's worth tweeting about.
So you got this last year, didn't you? You got FIFA. No, you got PES 16, didn't you, last year?
I have pushed my review request in for this.
Yeah, you should try and get it because no, you know, it's good fun.
Yeah.
It's the fun game. I think FIFA would be good, but anyway.
Oh, wait a minute. We have a deal that somebody's tweeted me. Microsoft's pricey but amazing Elite controller is down to just under £100.
By the way, right? And I don't know if this is a consequence.
Last thing.
You remember the Xbox controller? And I got the little thing. Remember the thing I got under here? Yeah, so I can.
What little thing?
You know, for my headphone. Yeah, do you remember this? You know the adapter for my Xbox.
My
controller.
adapter that I've got. Yeah, I've got an adapter. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Check this out.
Whoa, mate, that's broken.
What?
That's broken, mate.
What's broken?
If that's rocking about, has your adapter rock about?
No, not at all. No.
I thought you looked like you was rocking it and it was moving.
No, it's rock solid. This is what I want to show you.
Oh right, come on then. We've got more people in the room now, by the way. What?
Empty. 12.
Wait a minute. Don't forget I'm on a delay, by the way.
Right. 3 left. You'll see it in a second. That's since the summer holidays.
I can't believe. First off, let me just comment. I can't believe you buy Duracell batteries. That's my first comment.
Oh, well then.
But then again, you shop at Sainsbury's, so that's another answer to that one. My batteries in my Xbox controller, mate, are fine. I put them in.
Do you think it's
not
this?
very often at all.
Do you think it's this thing at the bottom? Because I felt that I didn't have to put them in at the bottom, and then suddenly I've gone through. Or do you think it's because I did 30 hours of Fallout, perhaps?
It might be because you've done 30 hours of Fallout, probably.
Plus a lot of other gaming on the Xbox. My lad's been playing it. I don't know.
Do you know what to do, don't you? Why don't you do a test? Get a brand new set of batteries, put them in, take the controller thing out, run them down. Take note of when it runs out.
Yeah,
do
true.
the opposite.
Yeah. Don't know.
Anyway, you want to go now, and there's people in the room, but I'm going to come back this afternoon, guys, in a couple of hours. What I'm going to do, I'm going to video my Loot Crate unboxing, because I've got a Loot gaming box for the first time. I'm going to video that. I'm going to have a bite to lunch, so around about 2:30, I'll jump on Twitch with some No Man's Sky chat and talking. I actually use just normal.
Yeah.
I just use normal rechargeable batteries.
Yeah,
I've
we
got
the pack upstairs.
Rechargeables.
I bought the pack for my lad because he was on it more than me. But
just quickly then before we go, them battery packs, them original battery packs that are charge packs. I've bought 2 of them over the history of the Xbox, and they've never been any good. They always run out and they die. You're better off buying 4 normal rechargeables, AAAs, AAs, whatever they are, AAs, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's what
buy
makes
4
this
AA rechargeables, buy a charger, have 2 in your controller and 2 on charge. Never fails. That's what I do.
It makes this controller favourable for cost, but this controller just feels So nice.
Just on a side note, I actually bought a charger for my Move controllers yesterday.
Ah, yeah.
Only cost £5.47 from Amazon, and I've now got both my Move controllers charged to the side of me. And I just want to say, it's a pyramid charger, it's called. It's got blue lights around the bottom. And I actually had to turn my back in bed last night because it actually lit the entire flat up. It is so bright, it's not even funny.
Quality.
It's massively bright, real purple lights. So
cool. All right, and well, thanks.
Are we going to call it then? We're going to call
thanks
this
everybody who's partaked in this last hour and a half and watched me get my ass kicked. PES.
As
good
usual.
start, innit? Good start, innit? I said I wanted to play it because it's more of a challenge than you. I don't want to thrash you 1-0.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. See you later. Cheers.
See you later, guys. I'll be on about 2-3 o'clock with some No Man's Sky.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.